We're back for the best of NAB 2026 Part 2. Come with me. I'm with Ariel from Pixboom, and we know that you have released this a little while ago, but tell us about some of the stuff that you've been dialing in over the last few months and what people are excited about.
So, funny enough, we've shown it to the world the first time was last year here at NAB. And since then, we've been sort of like adding and sort of working and fine-tuning it. The most notable features that we've added was like there's the pre-record that's now fully functional. So we have 14 gigs of RAM buffer in camera that allows for those like sort of unpredictable moments. And in terms of the colors, the highlights, the app, there's like a lot of like fine-tuning that's been happening in camera. The mechanics, people have seen it. It's all the same. It's all the great camera. We're gonna have a ProRes RAW on board around August, maybe something like that. We're also unlocking the 12-bit readout on the sensor. We get an FPS hit of about 50%, but we get 12-bit. We increase the dynamic range to almost 14 stops. The noise floor goes down. It's amazing. And the most exciting thing really that people want to know is when do we ship, and the first few hundred units are shipping in 2 weeks.
Here is our new camera. It's called the Vista. It is a full-frame sensor camera. It's the smallest and lightest cinema camera. And we've got just lots of mounting options. We have E-mount, EF, and PL. You can either get those hard mounted directly to the camera if you only have that one set of lenses, or you can use our Kinemount and you can buy adapters for all of those. So we're trying to make it really simple. We have a 4-inch OLED screen that's 800 nits. It's also touchscreen. And it's an open gate, so it's 6x5 sensor. So when you're in open gate mode, you get the full height. I'm 41 now, my eyes are not what they used to be, so this is a big enough screen where I can pull focus off of it and feel confident that I'm pulling focus off of it. It also has 2 full-size HDMI ports on the sides, which you can send out for a monitor and EVF. You can use them simultaneously. Shoots on CF Express B cards, but if you forgot your CF Express card one day, there's 240 gigabytes of internal SSD. So you could record internally to the camera, and then you can use the camera to offload that media afterwards. What else do I want to tell you? It is aluminum CNC. It's a very light camera. It's 620 grams without a battery inside. And speaking of batteries, it runs off of the NPF2S. And this battery will run the camera for 3 hours. And the power consumption of this camera is only 7 watts, which is pretty amazing considering it's a quite large 4-inch screen.
So this is the Pyro Ultra. It's our newest video transmission in the Pyro ecosystem. So unlike our previous Pyro devices, this is a 4K 60, which is new for us. It used to be 4K 30. So it's going to be a lot more frames a second. It's going to be a lot cleaner video quality. Another thing about this is this actually has a range of about 1.5 kilometers. So you can really be stretching it. You can maybe have one here, one on the other side of the convention center, and you'd still get like really good video quality. It has HDMI and SDI outputs, so if you're like, I know a lot more professional people want to run SDI, they like it better. But if you like HDMI, still got that for you. It's a very durable device as well. I've dropped it several times, still works, which is nice.
Nice.
And yeah, battery accessible, DC power as well. Has a little thing on the bottom for you to screw it in so you can have it like sitting on a camera. One transmitter can connect to an unlimited amount of receivers, and it's backwards compatible. So if you have a Pyro Ultra transmitter, you can be connected to like 5 Pyro Ultra receivers, a couple Pyro S, a couple Pyro H's, even some of our monitors, like the 5-inch, 7-inch monitors, you can still connect wirelessly as long as it says Pyro beforehand.
I'm with Atlas and show an iPhone filmmaking rig that we make, paired with Atlas anamorphic lenses, so you can use like professional quality glass on iPhone and get really great looking images that are not typical, iPhone shots. Similar rigs was used by 28 Years Later crew for the film, which was shot on iPhone. They use slightly different adapter, but they use the same gauges, Atlas lenses, and it looks great. It's possible to get really amazing images from iPhone.
My name's Reddy. I'm with the MarkerMaker. So it's a timecode device that syncs to your existing timecode units or can be a master of its own to made with any camera, etc. It makes marks in the footage via hijacking the audio channel. So that's what the patent's all about. It's a multi-part system. You can have up to 4 of these connected, plus 1 on camera. So if I'm doing like an hour-long interview, let's say this lasted a lot longer than this and I needed to cut this down, I can kind of just have this in my palm and just quickly be marking what all the good stuff is.
So right over here is the Evoke 5C, and as you can see here is a tiny little built-in battery light with IP67 rating and also full color light engine. And what that means is literally you can get a wide color temperature range, bright enough to bring the accent up a little bit, and then also if you need to have some light coming up from the water, you can just throw it on the water. And also what we have here is like right on the front we got a magnet system, right at the back as a magnet system as well.
So show me some of the accessories. Which ones are the most exciting here?
If you're shooting sci-fi and you want a flashlight, so combining with the spot beam lens plus the battery grid, you literally get a spotlight that you can just point it and then use it as a practical. And let's say if you want to use it as a bulb, literally just carry on set and you want to use it as a bulb, you can combine the E27 adapter and then put a dome in the front and you get a bulb.
I'm here with Armando at Core. What are you showing off here today?
So I want to believe that this will be the last charger you will ever buy or need, really. Yes. The idea came several years ago where I was wrangling a bunch of chargers, a bunch of cables. I wanted something that it was just a one system solution. It didn't matter what type of camera system, Nikon, Canon, Red, didn't really matter. And I can just make it work, V-mount, gold mount, and that's kind of where this whole idea came about. So right now you can see we're actually charging a gold mount battery, we're charging a V-mount, NPFs, and also AA. But let's say I want to outfit this for all gold mounts. I can grab these snap plates. So these snap plates are really neat because it uses magnets. So it's all, you can call it almost wireless. And what you do is you just drop it into place and then it just magnetically attaches to each other. But there is a locking mechanism because I know a lot of people are going to think that these plates are just going to fly out. So check this out. They're not going anywhere. I literally have to physically push this button for it to release. Now, here's the cool thing. We're charging multiple different types of batteries, but let's say, for example, I'm filming on a remote location, middle of the desert, and I have no power. I forgot to charge my drone batteries. I forgot to charge my camera batteries. We have this really neat feature called PowerShare. And what PowerShare allows us to do is take the energy from this top bank right here and redistribute it to the bottom right here. That's why we kind of color coded this green. As you can see, there's no cables. I'm literally holding this. No cables attached to it, and it's still charging the AA batteries and also the NPF batteries.
And that is a wrap on NAB 2026. For any gear that you want to see in the future, drop it in the comments below.